Hi everyone, welcome to another vlog, and today I'm going to talk about one of my favorite board games, Seven Wonders. Seven Wonders is designed by Antoine Bauza, who's one of my favorite tabletop game designers. He did Joe's Stories, Tatsunoko, Tokaido, a lot of great titles. I'm going to read to you the description from BoardGameGeek.com. In Seven Wonders, you are the leader of one of the 7 great cities of the ancient world. Gather resources, develop commercial routes, and affirm your military supremacy. Build your city and erect an architectural wonder which will transcend future times. So the theme, that's the theme, but when you're playing, that doesn't really come through as much as the mechanics. So, to play the game, you have 3 ages, and at each age you have 7 cards that you pass around. You play one, you pass it. So in a 2-player game, which is how I usually play it with my mom, you have a artificial player that we call him Bob. We use him to kind of advance our own agendas or like to mess with the other player. And it's all in good fun. For a much better explanation, definitely check out Rado Runs Through and his play of the game. I'll put it in the description. I love this game because the mechanics are really quite easy and you still feel like you're doing something interesting. There's a lot of games that have such simple mechanics kind of fall flat with me, but in Seven Wonders, it's also like your turns are quite fast, unless you're playing with my mother, who takes forever to make a decision. But it's still great. She's still my favorite Seven Wonders partner. So I find it as a 2 or 3 player game, that's where it's at its best. Can I have a drink? Lukewarm. Delicious. Okay. It's not a very accessible game because there's hidden information and there's a lot of cards, especially in the beginning of the round, because you have 7 or 8 cards in your hand. Yeah, I have to memorize what's in my hand as I'm going through them. Otherwise, I would have to, spread them all out to see all of them. With hidden information, you obviously can't do that. So I have to go through my cards one at a time, which can take a while. Also, the game itself is quite sprawling. The way you have to stack your cards so you can see all of them as you play them, it makes it so everything is hard to reach and hard to see sometimes. We've gotten to a point where we figured out a way that works for us, and that's just bringing everything as close to me as possible. But I still need someone's assistance with setting up my board and putting the cards underneath each other. The game uses a lot of symbols as well, not a lot of text. So once you memorize that symbology, is that a word? Symbology? Mindword? Is that a word?
Symbology?
Symbology?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That's what I mean?
Yeah.
In the game? Just symbols?
Yeah.
Why does it sound off?
I don't know.
Okay. I also wrote 2 blog posts about how to make board games and tabletop games more accessible. So I'll put that in the description below. I play Seven Wonders about once a week lately, and it's so fun. There are expansions as well, and there's also a specific 2-player game called Seven Wonders Duel, and I like that as well, but my favorite is still the original Seven Wonders. If you're gonna get the game, there's a link below, and I suggest getting that first and then slowly integrate some of the expansions. And I suggest Leaders, which is an easy one to pick up. I also have Seven Wonders Cities, but Leaders is my favorite because it adds some more complexity to the game without weighing it down too much. Let me know what your favorite game is and if you've ever played Seven Wonders. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you so much. Bye.
Who won?
Me.
Who else?